Ciska don puta, caçabo vaca, mochao danga, ya vulki. Tawana lota, ayot tago, kankido banayi mejus, kuchis kanayo. Potoga ya vulki, gokola jiji, wacha nechu, akoche kopa. Chino molera king pajak, slima poituana. Chio kakol molera, king konjo peshak, nova moleraji. Cherion torang chi, aithadia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimo anga kubisking.
Gokale Chichi.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Man, to like, man.
Chachiska don puta, caçabo vaca, mochao danga, ya vulki. Chio kakol molera, quien konjo peshak, nova moleraji. Cherion torang chi, aithadia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimo anga kubisking.
Rise did eject me as 4, man, to like, man.
Chachiska don puta, caçabo vaca, mochao danga, ya vulki. Tuchang yon turong chiwefa, bola una chinek, bamulera kun bisking, akoche kopa. Chino molera king pajak, slima poiduana. Chio kakol molera, king konjo peshak, nova moleraji. Cherion torang chi, aithadia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimo anga kubisking.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you a mysterious stranger. Here! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time vet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs and for the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
Chachiska don puta, kasabubaka, ho 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 ho, mocha odonga, ya vulki, chioka kolmolera, quien conjo peshak, no va moleraji, charion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, ba molera slimoanga kubisking. Chachiska don puta, kasabubaka, ho 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 ho, mocha odonga, ya vulki, Taris manaris, tonjonea hakonon,
Gokale Chichi.
nulera yonunaze, chichin wibedwana itawish muline bomone, ubana tula boda, yamijuza. Tayo honopis tuulaji yokaku akochekopa. Chino molera king pajak slimo puiduana. Chiyoka kol molera king konjo peshak nova moleraji. Charion toranchi aitadia. Pula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubisking.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris dueling champion, the mysterious stranger. we have a new champion, the Mysterious Stranger!
Grasug nekbar Jawa. Jika Suki Kupa Bona Night Katu.
Taris manaris, tonjonea hakonong. Nulera yonunaze, jichin bedwana itawish muline bomone. Ubana tula boda yamijuza. Tayo honopis tuulaji yokaku. Tonga buksha umenong. Kava volpamulsli. Gumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjiji aithaduana. Kava volpamulsli. Kumana. Bogra kinun chuba gratok bendek starkile. Wikili Johnny. Wichibola no. Zak mulira kin bendek.
Rise to the victory and score a lifetime.
I've been watching you in the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally fresh meat. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Jipida wata bogra duana abok sercha. Chuba chona bendek gratuga kilewata. Kas kratug bisla. Mulira but malia nichaschi. Tunira nano prata dunkyo sercha doma toma. Kavavul pamulji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken kolnova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimbala muli. Tunira nano puata dunko.
Go kale chichi.
Welcome back, Upworlder. How goes your quest? Have you found the journals of my father and grandfather? Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Frukill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Frukill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Frukill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Frukill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous. No, Upworlder, I cannot ask that. The journey will take many, many weeks, and those who make the journey cannot return. That was the final secret of the Promised Land. When the colony was created, it was designed so that people could enter willingly, but they could never leave again. This was to ensure secrecy on the project. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen. But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
You have returned. Do you have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you? I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me. You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
Black Vulkars, reunited, Delva. He absorbe Gurita andevat, Vendundas, Dustadan Delva, Horicidan Delva. Black Vulkars, Horicidan Delva, Delva. She affirmed to, she enjoyed it out, and very good, and she began Bolivia, and now for the Tuska. Black Vulkars, Horicidan Delva, Delva. She absorbed Gurita andevat. Vendundas, Dora, Black Vulkars, Horicidan Delva, Delva. Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Ustakel Chief, Udakashiapa, Ustakel Chief. She absorbed Gurita andevat. Dora, Black Vulkars, Horicidan Delva, Delva. Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Ustakel Chief, Udakashiapa, Abuelta, Elpundas, Linda Puta. Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimo. Tensuti Boraban, Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Abuelta, Dora. Elmo Tunsuti Nipirongan, Ikelfa, Dora. Black Vulkars, Horicidan Delva, Delva. Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Ustakel Chief, Udakashiapa, Abuelta, Elpundas, Linda Puta. Call of Duty Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimo, Tensuti Boraban. She affirmed to, she enjoyed it out, and very good, and she began Bolivia. And now for the Tuska.
Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai, Ina Kunma Marura Rachikun, Slimo Padona, Undi Hodonga Chikokabi, Jawana Bota Ayua Tahonga Chatanki Dora, Kachikuita Hodonga, Topada Bungualia Gando Donano Chuchu, Musha Papropa, Bolawana Chikne, Bamuli Slemo, Bodawanga, Kunbes Mulira Rabes, Chiska du Sukiku, Nabona Naikachu, Tuinkotu, Topada Bungualia Gandonado Chuchu. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yala mo inkapung. Jilo ba mulira ni bobo. Wago kumbes ka gang. Ba mamarulira. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga chatanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nano chuchu. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kumbes mulira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkapi. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkapi. Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong chong nung yang. Tong katok smaktelia. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non ket. Tuk ninja mira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkapi. Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong chong nung yang. Tong katok smaktelia.
She offered to, she enjoyed it out, and ran it out, and she began Bolivia, and now for the Tuska. No use, Tuskadan Delva, Mauritian Delva, Tugi Tuska Fandigo Delva, Mauritian Delva, Inugan Delva.
Uba Batu Kochi. Tong nong bong chong nung yang. Tong katok smaktelia. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo Patona, Undi Aldonga Chikonkabi, Chiska du Sukiku ba Nabona Nagachu, Tuinkotu, Toka da Bunkwalya Gandonago Chuchut, Kabachi Kuita Aldonga, Yalamo Inkapun, Jiloba Mulirani Bobo, Wago Kumbeska Gang, Baba Rurira, Yatuka Uwan Kinkuna ba Murira, Rachikun, Mucha Shampampa.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your Swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkars' share of the victory prize.
Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chatanki Dora, Kachikuita Hodonga. Topada Bunkwalya Gando do Nano Chuchu, Musha Papampa, Bolawana Chikne, Bamuri Slemo, Bodawanga, Kunbes Murira Rabes.
You fool! Your traditions are nothing to me. I have waved the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brezhik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Tong hait tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje. Tolpi kik nyunyan. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Ching palamul tong king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli ra best. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aitha haudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampunkpa bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tong haituam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolba da bunk walya gando de nago chuchut, kachi chuaitha haudunga. Yumalith ka inkotun, chilo mulra de nebobo, wonka kun biskang, bamulara. Shagjikin lor chawata uma? Kava volpa mulji gumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
I saw you in the Swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated, so I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom-built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.